What do you do for yourself to prime your mental and physical condition in order to get to that flow zone as effortlessly as possible?
Okay, my process usually is number one, music is my thing. I need music in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I blast it in my car on the way to work. I'm getting myself mentally prepared. I dress to the T no matter what. That way, no matter when I look in the mirror at whatever job I'm in,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like I'm ready for this, man. And so I keep myself, my appearance, I keep my mental ability up, and I keep music flowing through me. And then again, I when I got to walk out on that stage, I walk right on that stage, and I make it happen. You know.
When he was in the Nickelodeon studio at the hotel, he had the same energy and same attitude he has on Steve
Mm-hmm.
Harvey's stage, 100%. And I seen it. And again, he said it well when he said that he's blessed and he's going to get it. When he was on that stage with me with my legs crossed, and him not being a very aggressive person where he will tell somebody sit down, shut up. He's not that kind of person. But he knew at that moment that was the time that we as management and me as employees have to come together. And he did it in a way that's unique. And one of the things to successful people, their secret is knowing when to shut up and knowing when to stand up. And if you don't get that, you're probably never going to be successful, because I do a lot of shutting up, even though people don't think I do. And in that moment, and that's a tribute really to you, but also to me, and I'll remember for the rest of my life that after you told me to sit down and take a seat, I promoted you.
Yeah.
Like, that is the way a real organization is supposed to work. That the guy in charge isn't in charge unless his employees allow him to be in charge. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so whether Rubin was on the stage of Steve Harvey or Kelly Clarkson, the reason he's successful because he gets it's not about me, it's not about him, it's about us. And like I said, I will always be indebted to him. And you are literally probably my favorite human outside of Glenn. No, just
Thank
kidding.
you. I appreciate that qualification. My ego was ready for a bruising there.
Listen, you're always happy for your friends and your family.
Mm-hmm.
But your family's your family. So when you see your kids successful, there's something that happens inside your body that you can't explain. And when your friends are successful, you're happy for them. But when I've seen your trajectory, it's just like my son or my brother or my father or my grandmother was getting it. And I tell you, I cried when you got your Tesla. I cried. Because it wasn't about the Tesla. It was about what the hard work and energy and sweat and the doors you had to break down and the times you had to sit down and all of it, to me, came down to the moment you had a choice of what car you wanted to buy. And that's a big effing deal. And it was one of the greatest things. And you're like I said, dude, I love you to death.
I appreciate you, man. You're one of the dopest people I've ever met, and so the fact that you still remember me for all these years later, we still connect, and I can still come on this cool ass show and do stuff with you guys. I greatly appreciate it.
Real quick before we go, because we have another great guest, but tell them about your family, your Facebook show.
So it's something light that I'm doing. I do a little thing I like to call Quarantine Feud. I do it on my Facebook page at Rubin Ervin. I literally every night at 6:00 Pacific time, I play basically Family Feud. I got the blessing, so I'm not going to get sued, thank the Lord. But I basically ask Family Feud style questions, and I just give out little $5, $10 gift cards to the winner. It's nothing big, but it's a break it's a distraction. A couple days into this quarantine, I was like, well, A, I just can't sit here, and B, I just can't watch the news and do doom and gloom all the time. And so I needed a distraction. I thought it was a good distraction for other people, and now a lot of people are coming to see it. So if you guys want to, folks in the chat there, if you want to come over at Rubin Ervin on Facebook, again, I'll be there 9:00 y'all's time, 6:00 my time. Come with a gift card.